All right, everyone. So we're gonna talk about a guy who's never played soccer, but played soccer all of his life, basically. You might ask why, and I'll tell you, Amer, because I know this is the first time you're hearing this too. This guy, right? I'll tell you his career. He in 1972 to 1973 in Botafogo, he started his youth career, and then he transferred to Flamengo, played there for 6 years in the youth career, right? Senior career. Now, 1979 Puebla, 1979 to 1981 Botafogo, 81 to 83 Flamengo, 83 to 85 Independe, 85 to 86 Bangu, 86 to 87 Gazelec Ajaccio, 87 88 Flamengo, back to his youth club again, 88 Bangu again, 88 to 89 Fluminense, 89 Vasco da Gama, 89-90 El Paso Six Shooters, 1991 America RG, 91-92 back to Botafogo. And guess how many games he played?
10.
Zero. He played zero games. And God, how many like 1, 2, 3,
What was
4,
that, like
5,
20
6,
years?
7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He got 13 senior contracts in 13 years as a professional soccer player. He got paid top flight, not top flight, but I mean, some of those teams are really good teams.
Well, at least the Brazilian teams he played are in the top tier of Brazil. So he was a first division player in Brazil.
Yeah, yeah, and he played for all these years, but he has never, ever, ever even stepped foot in the on the field. And the way he did that, right? He this guy's a con artist, and basically he generally says like, "Oh, I'm injured," and then like he doesn't really do training either. He doesn't really train either. Sometimes the managers wanted to play him, and they like during the warm up he would get injured or like argue with the fans to get out of playing. And the way he did this, like the way he kept getting new contracts, is basically like he would be best friends with the club's owners all the time, right? He would take them out to drinks. He would like be really friendly since he's a con artist, he's a talent. And he would just be like, "Oh yeah, like I've been injured all this time, and I'm a good player. I have a huge potential, and I want to like bring it to the table. And like new beginning, new beginning, 13 new beginnings in 13 years." And the guy basically earned what a soccer player earns for 13 years. What do you think?
That's impressive that he finessed that much. Um, I think he's not on fault. I mean, the president of the clubs and the managers that hired him should be, that signed him, should be uh, criticized, and they should be checking their skills as a executive, because that's a very poor decision to sign someone who has never played. I understand maybe the first, second, or even third year, but after that, come on, like, why do you keep signing a player that never plays? I'm only curious how was he in practice? He must be doing something right in the practice to at least have an opinion about him that he can do something. So that's my only positive thing to say about the player.
No, I think what happened is, right, and there is a documentary about this, which I will watch later. But basically, I think what he did is like during practice, he would go on the field, he would like get injured, and then he would go off the field. So he wouldn't even practice. Like, I don't know how much he practiced, but I wouldn't say it's like over maybe like two trainings in 13 years.
Yeah, wow. Well, good for him. He earned that much money, not doing anything, pretty much.
Yeah, yeah. So that's Carlos Kaiser for you. Um, Go check his movie or whatever it's called, the documentary. Go research him if you want more detailed information. But it is an interesting topic, and we just wanted to bring you guys
I
this
can
topic.
I can see him If he was in Turkish league, he could be playing for like a mid-table club, and he would score like a 40-meter goal against Fenerbahce from outside the penalty. So
Yeah, like his only game that he plays.
I could see Fenerbahce getting conceded a goal like that.
I could see that too. Yeah, just the player on the only game in his contract or in his career, and then like he scores a goal.
Like
He
even
should have
even
played at least one game, right? Like just to try it out.
yeah, like as for the experience, I don't know how he was never curious to play.
Yeah, I don't know. I would have done it like my last contract. I would have been like, okay, like my last game, let me just try it once, you know?
Yeah, it's very interesting. He has never played.
Yeah. So there you go. Carlos Kaiser for you. Go check him out. What a con artist he is, and we'll see you on the other clips.